Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, this looks even worse on camera. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 must-haves in your home gym. I know a lot of us are really busy. We're really tired at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day. We don't have that time to go spend 15 minutes driving to the gym and 15 minutes driving back. So sometimes, if you don't have a home gym, we don't get to work out, period, you know? So today we're going to discuss the 3 must-haves in a home gym that is really going to make all the difference if you're going to try to tackle this thing in your garage or in a specific room in your house. So let's get right into it. All right, so a first must-have is a good set of dumbbells. Now there's a variety of ways you can go about this. The most obvious are just getting your standard pair of dumbbells starting at like 5 or 10s and going as high up as you can afford or that you need. I personally started off getting the Bowflex Select Tech dumbbells. Now, there's a lot of different versions of these that you can find on Amazon or any other place that basically are a dumbbell system where you click them in, you turn the dial, so it's like one rack. Instead of all these different dumbbells, it's like one rack, and you just pick up the dumbbell, you set it to the desired weight, you pick it up, and you go about your life. Well, for me, those were awesome, but I had a really hard time when I started doing like supersets or wanting to run the rack, or, you know, it just took a little too long to snap them in, turn the dials, then pull them back out. Because it has to be like precise. You have to like make sure it's right on top and you slide it in and everything right the way it should be. So look into that. If I were you, the way we have our home gym now, we just have a big old rack and we have dumbbells from 5 all the way to 100. That's simple. And kind of we accumulated them over time. We got our initial 5 to 50 and then slowly we added 55, 60, 65, 75. It's kind of as, you know, the budget allowed for us to do that, and as I needed them, because obviously my wife doesn't need 70, 80s, 90s. That's kind of more my territory. So first thing that you must have is a good pair of dumbbells. They are the staple for weight training. They are the staple for building muscle. They have been in use for literally forever, and when all else fails, when machines break, when things happen at the gym, the dumbbells will never fail you. So you need a good set of dumbbells, and make sure they're a good, secure set of dumbbells. Go get either a rubber hex. I have all the rubber hex ones. I love the rubber hex ones. Or get the hex ones that are just, you know, your iron all the way around. So, you know, whatever you think is best for your situation, but get a good set of dumbbells. I cannot stress, I really don't actually know how to do it appropriately without it. Yes, you can do bands. Yes, there's other like gizmos and gadgets and stuff, but if you really want to build muscle and you want to stick with an intense, real type of weight training program that'll allow you to have full range of motion and to really just feel the weights and grow, you gotta have a good pair of dumbbells. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's move on to number 2. All right, so the second thing you absolutely need is a power rack. Guys, you can do so much with a power rack. You can do pull-ups, you can do deadlifts, you can do squats, you can do rows, you can do bench press, you can do incline bench press, you can do so many things. You need a power rack. It is the most versatile piece of equipment that you're going to have. Some of them cost a lot. The one that I have cost over $1,000, but you invest in them once, you put them to good use, you get a lot of plates, and you do your thing. I pray that you don't go and get these gizmos and gadgets that you see late at night on these infomercials on television. 9 out of 10 times, they don't work. And for the ones that actually may work, realistically, you guys are just going to use it as a coat rack anyway. So don't do that. Just don't do that. You're gonna be better off building muscle, feeling strong, doing good old-fashioned compound exercises on this power rack. It's a great supplement for the dumbbells. And if you have a good pair of dumbbells and a power rack with a bar and some plates, and that's all you had, there is a lot of muscle to be built and a lot of results to be had. So really consider getting a power rack for your home gym. And along with that, I'm gonna kind of mix this into like a 2.5 thing. Get a bench. Some of them come with benches. but others don't. So regardless, you need a bench, obviously, to do a good chunk of stuff. So get a bench. That'll kind of work with the dumbbells and with the power rack, but you need those two. You need dumbbells. You need a power rack. I cannot say any more about that. I cannot stress that enough. You need those two things. So, all right, let's move on to number 3. All right, so the third thing that I think is one of the most important things that you must have to start a home gym. I didn't have them in my home gym for a while, but once I finally got them in when I started training clients in there, I realized I can never ever have a home gym without them again, and that would be mirrors. Yes, not a piece of fitness equipment, mirrors. Why? Why are mirrors so important? When you go to the gym, a lot of the times you see people staring at themselves, flexing, looking at how beautiful they are, or hating on themselves. Whatever it is, you see people using mirrors all the time. What mirrors are actually meant for are not to stare at yourself and gawk over how strong or how buff or how whatever you look. The goal is to look at your form, to watch your form and make sure that everything is going the way you think it's going. Especially at the beginning when you haven't built that great mind-muscle connection and you're still working on it, it is imperative that you have a reference point. All right. It's imperative to know that what you think you're doing, like when you're doing a lateral fly, when you look at what I'm doing right now, you want to make sure you're not doing this. But if I don't have this right in front of me to see, I might not realize when I'm doing heavy weight that I'm like tucking my traps in. With a mirror though, I stay and I know, oh, okay, now I'm doing this right. I know nothing's moving. I know my arms are right. I know my elbows are in line. I know everything is the way it should go. That's what I mean, guys. It's so important, especially as you start moving into heavier weights and making bigger gains, that your form is perfect. And we tend to, it happens to all of us, we tend to naturally want to use worse form because our body is trying to use anything it can to help get this heavy weight up. So it's our job to make sure we are using perfect and proper form the whole time. Sometimes, a lot of the times, that comes from looking in the mirror and watching ourselves do things as we perform the exercises. So I truly feel that mirrors are so important. They're not even a piece of equipment. They're not even a piece of fitness equipment, but they're so important that you don't even realize how important until you watch yourself in the mirror and you're correcting yourself on different forms and different imbalances that you didn't realize you even had if the mirror wasn't there. So that is so important. Again, these are my 3 must-haves. So, and I'm stressing this so much that this is things you got to have in your gym. Otherwise, I don't really know how to do a home gym without these 3 basic things. You know, the person that has a bench and a set of bands, I mean, you might as well just be better off doing just calisthenics and HIIT workouts because you don't have enough to consistently work and build muscle. I'm sure there's someone who disagrees with me, but I don't disagree with me. That's the way that I view this thing, and I think that that's the way it should be. You should have dumbbells, a power rack, and a good set of mirrors, at least to give it a start. And a bonus must-have. This one costs a good chunk of change, but get a cable tower. That is your bonus tip. Cable towers open up a whole new world of at-home fitness. So, but we'll get into that a different day. Anyway, guys, those are my 3 must-haves for your new home gym. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, if there's something that you think is a must-have that I completely forgot. If you're looking for a plan that is built to help busy men and women, busy parents get the best results they've ever had, and not just to get the best results, but to make this a lifestyle, to make fitness something that will stick in their life forever, go down below. I have a link to my website with a variety of plans, from pre-built workouts to a subscription-based program for women to our bread and butter, which is custom online training. We have amazing groups of people going through our programs right now, and I'm so excited to be working with all of them as well. I have a ultimate guide to shredded abs that I have linked down below, completely free. So go check that out. About 10 or 11 pages of information. All of it's there. no gizmos, no gadgets, no tricks, no here's the first 2 pages and the rest of them you got to pay for. I give you just the whole thing for free because I want to see you succeed. I want to get you on that path to realize this is something I can do. So anyway, y'all, thanks so much for sticking around for this video. Thanks so much for being a part of my journey, the Academy's journey, and for letting me be a part of your journey. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.